First of all, I'd like to thank Jason and his group at Valley Wealth for putting this on. They did a fantastic job. I just met Jason a couple of weeks ago, and he and his crew have got what I call gumption. They've got a lot of gumption. Good young group of folks. The other thing I'd like to do is thank the people that created this facility. I haven't spent a lot of time here, but today when I came, I spent all my time back here, and I went wandering around and looking in the back and looking at all this facility. And this is a class facility. I mean, it's a tremendous statement for our community. And I just want to thank all the people that have been involved with creating this facility for Modesto, because it is incredible. So I'd like to hear some warm thanks for them. The other thing I really want to try and accomplish is to give you some take-home value. You've come here this evening, taken time out from your day and from your families, and hopefully you can leave here with some ideas. I practice business aggressively. I love business. It's my sport. It's my hobby. I enjoy it. And there's about 10 basic principles of business that I operate under. And I want to share with you one of them tonight, one basic practice. And one of them is that there are no failures. There's just experiences and your ability to learn by them. There was a question, should I go into business in this economy? And the answer was quickly yes, because even if you fail, it's a win. You know, there's a statistic, I think every millionaire has been bankrupt an average of 2.5 times. It's okay to fail. You learn by your failures. So let me come clean with you tonight at one of my biggest failures. Nobody ever saw it as a failure because we didn't publicize it as a failure. We put a spin on it that it was a tremendous, thought process that we went through to change from ice cream to food processing. But it was a failure, okay? I started the Creamery restaurants in 1976 and wanted to vertically expand and buy the ice cream company that was making our ice cream. It was a company here in town that started in 1929 called Velvet Ice Cream. So I bought Velvet Ice Cream and changed the name of our restaurants and the ice cream products to the Velvet Creamery. And we continued to open restaurants, and my goal was to take this ice cream and this program and sell it in the supermarkets, expand our distribution, and grow the business. And my accountant at the time, Meredith Hamilton, told me that, I've done the books, I've done the looking at this, and I just get the feeling that the more ice cream you sell, the more money you're going to lose. And I said, Meredith, that's why you're an accountant. You're just dumb, okay? I mean, how could that be? So we buy Velvet Ice Cream. It's doing $350,000 in sales annually. We build the sales over 2.5 years to close to $3 million in sales, 10 times the sales. We're distributed in all the supermarkets in the area, and we're having a tough time making money. And I didn't want Meredith to win this one. I really wanted to win this one. And so we were at capacity, $3.5 million and capacity. We couldn't make any more ice cream. So I got a hold of a consultant that was from Georgia, and he came out, and this guy was a famous guy. He'd expanded ice cream facilities and built ice cream facilities all over the world. And he came out. His name was Bill Davis. He was from the South. Comes out. He says, "So, what would you like?" And I said, "Bill, we have a great business. It's growing like crazy. And what I need is I think I need a new ice cream filler because we can't make the ice cream fast enough for our filler. We need a new filler to fill the ice cream faster so we can make more ice cream. He says, well, let me look around. I'll take a look at the plant. I'll look at everything, and I'll come back to you and give you my thoughts. I said, okay, make yourself at home, look around. So I'm working in the facility, and he comes back to me about noon, and he says, would you like to go to lunch and talk this over? And I said, yeah, that'd be fine. He says, can we go somewhere that serves alcohol? And I said, sure. Are you a drinking man? And he said, no, I don't drink, but you're going to need a drink when I tell you what you need to do at this factory. He said you needed a new ice cream filler. I said, yes, sir, we need a new filler, because if we get a new filler, He said, son, you need dynamite. He said, this factory is a museum. It's not a factory. He said, I've never seen anything like this. I didn't know these pieces of equipment even existed. These things came out before I was in the business, and I'm old, he said. So basically, he said that if you get a new ice cream filler, you need a new ice cream maker to make more ice cream to put into the smallest fillers that they make parts for. And I said, okay, well, we'll get a new ice cream maker. He says, well, then you're going to need a new freezer to put the ice cream into, because if you make that much ice cream, your freezer won't get it hard. And if you put in a new freezer, you're going to need a new ammonia system to make the freezer cold, and a new cooling tower to cool the ammonia that made the freezer cold, and therefore you need dynamite. I actually don't drink, but that day I did. I did go out with Bill and have a drink. We turned the factory into a food processing facility and launched a food processing program that actually ended up becoming something that was a huge business that we ended up selling to Tyson Foods. But the key here is the lesson. When I bought Velvet Ice Cream, that business was changing, and it was a tremendous learning experience. Nothing stays the same forever. This is a menu at Velvet Ice Cream used to print menus for all the little places they sold ice cream to. This was the menu, and you can't read it, but it says, a nutritious, delicious lunch. You know, a milkshake and a burger. At that time, people were drinking milkshakes for lunch and eating ice cream a lot. And today, they don't do that. But the thought that nothing stays the same forever is the thought here. First of all, that failure spun into a new career for me in food processing. And when we got into food processing, we first started selling the food products to other restaurants, along with our own restaurants. And then, when we opened Mallard's, we created some food products for the supermarket. And one of the first things we made was a pasta sauce. And we were selling to the supermarkets, same supermarkets we were selling the ice cream to. And one of the reasons that we couldn't expand beyond our area as well is because the ice cream business was really shrinking for an ice cream-only manufacturer. And we were eliminated by private label. Because now the supermarkets, you don't see a local ice cream maker in there. You see Dreyer's, a couple of national brands, the same brands that are across the country, and you see Safeway's own brand, Save Mart's own brand, Rayleigh's own brand. And so the little ice cream guy's gone. Every town up and down the valley had a little ice cream manufacturer. Penguin and Turlock, Rich Maid and Lodi, Velvet and Modesto, they're all gone.